My name is Morgan Twain-Peterson. I'm the winemaker and owner of Bedrock Wine Company in Sonoma, California.
My name is Chris Cottrell. I'm partner and consigliere at Bedrock Wine Company and winemaker at Under the Wire.
So I don't remember my very first sip of wine, but I have been told that when I was born, the very first thing on my lips, other than mother's milk, was 1974 Taittinger Comte de Champagne.
76.
Sorry, that's right. It's 76. He was there. Yeah, which, started, my parents had me starting early with very expensive habits.
My first sip of wine was in between stocking shelves that I remember. I was stocking shelves at the wine store I met Morgan at when I was 18, and the manager of that store pulled me over and said, try these two wines. And I don't know which wines they were, but I do remember I tasted two wines. They were completely different. And he goes, those are both Chardonnay. One is from Chablis, one is from California. And my mind went at 18. I'm excited that in 30, 40 years, I will actually get to go back and not only revisit the work that I did when I was 30, 35, 40, but I'll actually get to consume that work. And there's very few careers that you can take where you not only can look back at your past work, but literally consume it and share it with friends. And I think that's something that really sets apart wine. And I think that's what I'm most excited about, is when I'm older, hopefully maybe with some kids and grandkids and family around the table, that I get to share the wines.
You heard it here, folks. He's having kids.
Oh no. Amelia, don't worry. It hasn't been decided. But yeah, I'm most excited about the ability to go back and not only see my work from 20, 30, 40 years ago, but actually be able to share it with people and consume it.
I've been able to, spend so much time with my father, and he has an incredible cellar, and my grandparents had an incredible cellar that we pull from. So when we drink wine in our family, a lot of times it's a fully multi-generational thing, where my dad can tell me the story of when my grandmother bought that bottle at Mayacamas in 1968, and like how it got there. Or he can tell me the story of when he asked Joe Heitz about malolactic fermentation as a 14-year-old, and Joe Heitz was like, what the hell do you want to know about malolactic fermentation? So, the fact that we can, that there's that sort of multi-generational thing is really, really lovely. There's something incredibly special when you sort of can contextualize things, not only within like a wine and its vintage, but also like your family and its history as well, which is, a pretty cool and unique thing. The fact that my grandmother opened a bottle of Chateauneuf du Pape in the 1950s when she was learning about cooking wine spurred this great love of wine, and then somehow that translated into my dad being a winemaker and then me being a winemaker is kind of crazy.
Probably though, the number one answer for me would be my mom, because she worked really hard and took made a lot of sacrifices for me. And she didn't quite get the wine thing at first. It was kind of outside of her realm. She's, in occupational therapy, doing really noble work. But the first time I was able to give her actually a bottle of Bedrock that's like, $25 on the shelf, affordable for people. It's not something fancy that no one can afford. And that she tasted it, and she knew that Morgan and I made it, and she'd been to the vineyard. Seeing that excitement on her and that proud sort of, I get it, this is awesome. You are saving old vine vineyards, making these wines. This is cool. This isn't pretentious. This is just good stuff for people that actually work and deserve something tasty at the end of the day. So when I get to share a bottle of wine with my mom, when she's not driving me crazy, it's the best.
Rita's the best. She's great.
She's the best.
My Christopher makes the best wine.
Mom.